Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Love TKNG here. Today I'm going to show you a tutorial on how to do the see-through text that I did in my grime edit. Right here, actually. This one, let me just find. No, right. Come on. Right there. No, not too far. Right there, if you can see the motion track text. And I have it in this composition as well. I'm not going to show you how to do motion track and put these particles in here. That's pretty simple. Find that pretty much anywhere on YouTube. What I'm going to show you how to do that see-through text. So I have a composition with just my clip and a 3D camera that's already tracked out. So what I'm going to do is right-click, new text, and I'm going to name this. I'm just typing TKNG, and just leave it white. Make whatever size, font, text, whatever, all that stuff you want. Make it a 3D layer, so now it's in 3D space. I'm going to pull it down a bit, like that. I don't want to put it in X space. So now if I drag through my composition, it's just going to be there and look all coolio. So there's that. So now what I'm going to do is duplicate this. And this is for later, but if you want, look, what I did in this one is I faded it in. I take you guys on how to keyframe and opacity. I'm going to set this to 25%. That'll be for later. Actually, no, I set it to 5%, my bad. 5%, so if I turn this off, there's a very faint text there. So now I'm going to take this layer, duplicate my original clip, which I named original already, duplicate it with Control D, and hit enter to rename it, and I'm going to type, call this transparent. Transparent. I think I spelled that right. Drag it under my text. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to name this text matte, and name this one overlay. So now I have that, all my stuff set up. Now as we get to the fun part. You're going to use some alpha mattes, so toggle switches and modes so you get your bottom bar like this. Click on your transparent layer. For track matte, click alpha matte, matte. And what that's going to do is if I turn this off and I turn this text off, you'll see that it only selects that clip where the text is. So now what I'm going to do is turn this back on and turn my overlay text back on. Keep this matte layer off. It's pretty much, it's only using that as a alpha path. You don't need it on. You can turn it on if you'd like, but that's why I duplicated it, because I only want it on at 5% opacity. If I would set this to 5% opacity, if I applied effects onto there, it wouldn't show up at all. So first I'm going to do is grab on, put some curves on. I'll show you the basics of this. Curves, drag it onto your transparent layer, and just boost it up a bit so you can start seeing that. Then I'm going to type in a glow, scroll down to the bottom, and put on a glow. Leave it like that, and then I'm going to tip on a star glow, which is a trapcode plugin, third-party plugin. Now you see it looks a lot brighter, and it's very different than the original text. So you can actually see the text is very bright, yet it's still see-through if you look at it. So now what I'm going to do is take this matte, go to my matte layer, my actual text that's turned off, drag a glow onto this layer, make it go a little bit on the outside. Then I'm going to put on a trapcode shine. This is optional, but I think it makes it look very good. It looks a bit weird right now. Set this to normal, so the text is still there and it's shining out like that. So I'm gonna set. I think I set the ray length to 1, if I remember correctly. No, I think I had it on 1. I don't know. Let me check my other composition. I had it on 4. My boost light was 16.7. So what I did I set that and I just boosted this up a bunch to make it look all nice and bright. 16.7, where I had it at. So now what I'm going to do, actually I'm going to turn that down, it looks kind of bad. Let's put it to like 8. With this source point for the shine, you want that to be straight in the middle of your text. So I'm just going to go to over here and drag this over to the middle of my text. And I'm going to make a keyframe there. And move ahead to the end, and since it's moving on a linear path, drag it over here to the middle. So now what it should do is it'll follow the middle of the text. It's not perfect, so what I'm going to do is make a keyframe every second. So go to the middle, 1, 2, 3, and go to the middle. I just want to center the shine so it looks a little better. It looks like it's really coming from the back of the text. If you don't know how I'm moving 3 frames at a time, hold Control Shift and use your arrow keys. That moves by 10 frames at a time. Command on a Mac. So now the shine is all shining out of the text, and it looks cool. So that's pretty much the effect, guys. If you want, you can just play around by adding effects onto your matte layer or your transparent layer. You know, there's a lot of different things on here, like say a tint. You can throw a tint on here, throw it on the transparent layer. It makes it black and white, but you can set this to like maybe a nice blue, or like go over here, set that to a blue, set the amount of tint like 50, and then I'm going to minimize these. Somebody's yelling upstairs. Shut up, please. And then I'm going to put this tint like above my glow, and you know, the order of your things matter a lot. Pretty much play with all the effects until you get something you like. So thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed, please hit the like button below, subscribe button below. Also subscribe to my channel if you're on the Love Arts channel. Thank you guys for watching once again. Leave a like if you enjoyed. You can comment any tutorial suggestions in the description, or not the description, the comments below. Yeah, thank you guys for watching. My name's Love TKNG, or the Cool Ninja Guy, and I'll see you later.